Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the full moon in June, and this occurs June 21st. We will have this beautiful full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. And yes, I do Vedic sidereal astrology, not tropical Western. The signs are different. But why do I use the Vedic? Because it is the true locations of the planets astronomically, according to astronomy. And it has incredible predictive value. So let's talk about this full moon. It's bright in the sign of Sagittarius, the sign of finding the truth. And it is in the nakshatra called Mula. Yes. So before I forget, let me remind everyone to sign up for my free newsletter. Go to galacticcenter.org and you will get all of my predictions free every week. As well as while you're there, check out my Patreon page, which you can join an online spiritual community that's geared towards astrology. Furthermore, don't forget my new Galactic Planner is out and you can sign up for a free month. What's better than that? Try it out. It's going to be predicting things from your individual birth chart, so don't miss out. And don't forget, this summer I'm going to start semester 1 with my university. If you've ever wanted to learn Vedic astrology, go to universityofvedicastrology.com. All right, so this full moon is in Sagittarius. It's going to be almost 7 degrees, 6 degrees, 55 minutes, and it is in the nakshatra called Mula. Now let me explain something. When we have a full moon, some of you may not realize that's when the sun and the moon are exactly in opposition from each other. Therefore, when we have this new moon at almost 7 degrees of Sagittarius, that means the sun is almost 7 degrees of Gemini. So they're both 6 degrees, 55 minutes, and this is where the moon is so bright and beautiful and full. When we have a full moon, it means it brings awareness and brightness to the world. We can see things suddenly in the dark. That's what a full moon means in Vedic astrology. It's not for Looney Tunes or craziness. It's for awareness. And yes, the tides, everything, it's more intense. But we're going to be more aware. And let me just say this, the sun sits in the nakshatra called Ardra, while the moon sits in the nakshatra called Mula. These are the most intense portions of the zodiac. When Rahu and Ketu go to these positions, we always have a catastrophic event. Now, of course, we're not going to have a catastrophic event every time we have a full moon, which is yearly in Sagittarius, and most probably yearly, not always, it will happen, but sometimes in the nakshatra Mula. Mula extends from 0 degrees of Sag to 13 degrees 20 minutes of the sign of Sagittarius. And this nakshatra is ruled by the god Nriti. Nriti is the god of destruction. So to me, this means there's something that needs to come out and be exposed in order to destroy the darkness. The full moon there means the darkness will be eliminated and exposed. There's light on what this destruction has been about, and this destruction is actually what needed to happen to bring the light and awareness out. So all of this crazy destruction that's been going on in the world lately, there's going to be light shed on it. And through the destruction, we see the truth. And through destruction is a clearing for something new and better to evolve. That's what Mula represents. It's very close to the galactic center too, which is, what is the galactic center? I named my whole website galacticcenter.org. Why? Because the closer we get to the galactic center, I'm talking planet Earth and in this universe, as we get closer in the process of precession of the equinoxes, of course we're not going to be there for another 10,000 years, but that is God consciousness, they say. That is where the earth and the people on earth will be more aware than ever before. That's the galactic center. They say that's where consciousness, God consciousness, emanates from. That's why I wanted to name my website that, Galactic Center. So this is where truth comes. And I think it's very, very, very important that this full moon is going to be close to the awareness of the galactic center where God consciousness emanates, which means truth, facts, reality, the thing that we're all searching for, really. The truth. Why are we here? What is the purpose of this world? And if we really dig deep, we can get inklings and glimpses of this. But for world affairs, with the full moon coming here, we have the opportunity to see what everything's about. Use this full moon to open your awareness to the truth, not only in global world affairs, but in your own life. Ask that you see the truth in your life so that you can evolve and grow spiritually. That's how I think of this. Now, the sun, by the fact that it's in the nakshatra Ardra, and I happen to notice Mercury and Venus will be in the nakshatra Ardra as well. Ardra's symbol is a teardrop, and sometimes it's said to be a diamond. But the teardrop, it represents storms, the howling winds. Ardra is actually ruled by the god called Rudra. And Rudra is the god of the howling winds, of change, of destruction as well. But the storms that bring the water, bring the rain, the floods, well, it does quench the thirst of the earth that needs it. Although sometimes it can deal with storms that can be quite dangerous. And be aware of that. There will be a lot of flooding during this time with this full moon. But most of all, I want you to use this full moon to open to the awareness of the truth. Remember, this moon is in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is the sign that's relative to truth finding. It's ruled by Jupiter, the teacher, the guru. And during this time, there will be destruction. But the destruction is in order to clear the air and clear things out so that the truth and the beauty will evolve and come forth. This is a much needed full moon. Because what the full moon does, it brings to light what has been growing or planted 2 weeks ago with the new moon. And now everything's come to light that we need to see. Take it, harness it, and use it in your own life. This is what the cycles and the phases of the moon are here to teach us. So thank you for listening. Remember, if you would like more information about me, go to galacticcenter.org. And if you would like to study with me, go to my university website, which is universityofvedicastrology.com. Thank you.